I decided to stick with the gyroscope idea since I still think that's interesting. And then in your feedback, you said that they're used for navigation, and I thought of some ways they could be used for navigation. Like the first thing that came to mind was putting it into planes. I figured that was probably already done, and I'm sure it is. So I try to think of other places navigation would be very important. And one thing I thought of was like scuba gear. Um, Basically, my idea is to put a small gyroscope inside of either a scuba diver's goggles or their like scuba gear, so they could take out and see it. The reason would be so if they can't go into like a dark cave or they're in the darkness and they can't see, they can easily get disoriented. So I thought that this would be one way to keep them from getting disoriented and hopefully saving them. The first thing I'd have to do was either find or make the small gyroscopes that would be used in it. And then another thing would be like a small airtight box or something to keep it airtight so water doesn't get in it, so it doesn't get waterlogged. But then it would have to be able to take apart because you'd need to have access to the gyroscope. So then the next thing I'd have to do would be to put or try to put it in either the scuba diver's goggles, which I think would be easier, but that might be kind of bulky and maybe wouldn't make sense, so I'm not sure. Or I would put it into someplace on their gear, maybe it could be like a watch, maybe it could be something else like that. So then I just have to figure out where's the best spot to use it. And then a couple of the things I'd need some scuba diver goggles, like a wetsuit maybe. Um, like somewhere to test it. I thought of like water, so I figured maybe the Hamline pool would be possible. And then an airtight container that I can keep, not keep, but be able to take it apart and put it back together and still be airtight, so the gyroscope doesn't get water in it, but you have access to the gyroscope. Basically, I just think it would be a good like practical use of a gyroscope in like scuba diving, so they don't get disoriented and eventually maybe die, but maybe get rescued. I don't know. I just think it could be useful. So if you could give me feedback on that, that'd be great. Thank you.